Entrepreneurs who make it onto a Shark Tank episode have the opportunity to introduce their company to a viewing audience of 7 million potential customers. The companies that land a deal with one or more of the show's investors then have the chance to scale and in some cases become a nationally recognized brand. I'm about to go through the top 10 Shark Tank deals. But without further ado, let's dive into our 10th spot. Coming up at number 10, we have Scrub Daddy. A sponge company has far and away become the biggest Shark Tank success story. Over the past 3 years, Scrub Daddy has brought in a total of $75 million in revenue, according to investor Lori Grainer. Grainer made a deal when its founder and CEO Aaron Cross in season 4 for $200,000 in exchange for 20% equity. At that point, Cross had struggled to reach $100,000 in sales over 18 months, but Grainer saw great potential in the company's signature of offering a proprietary smiley-faced sponge that was more durable, hygienic, and effective than a traditional one. Going up at number 9, we have Tipsy Elves. When Robert Herjavec invested $100,000 for 10% of Ivan Mendelsohn and Nick Morton's ugly Christmas sweater company in season 4, it could seem to viewers that he was betting on a fleeting fad. It turned out, though, to be his most profitable Shark Tank investment. He told Business Insider to stay ahead of trends. Herjavec helped make Tipsy Elves a year-round novelty apparel company that can capitalize off multiple holidays and college football seasons. Coming up at number 8, we have the Breathometer. In season 5, Charles Yim got a 5 Shark Tank deal for Breathometer, a portable breathalyzer that works with the smartphone. Mark Cuban, Kevin O'Leary, Damon, John Herjavec, and Grainer got in on a $650,000 deal for 30% of the company. Since his Shark Tank appearance, Yim secured an additional $6.5 million in funding. Coming up at number 7, we have the Bubba's Q boneless ribs. Al-Baba Baker, 1978 NFL Defensive Rookie of the Year, secured a deal with John in season 5 for $300,000 in exchange for 30% equity in and licensing rights to his company Bubba Q's boneless ribs. John told Business Insider that as someone who built a career in fashion, he never expected that his most profitable investment would be in a rib business. Coming up at number 6, we have Grayson Lace. In season 5, Barbara Corcoran invested $175,000 for 10% of husband and wife duo Melissa and Rick Hinant's fashion company Grayson Lace. Corcoran told Businesses Insider that it's her most profitable Shark Tank investment. Coming up at number 5, we have 1031 Productions. In season 5, Cuban decided to put up $2 million for 20% equity of Melissa Carbone's living horror entertainment company 1031 Productions. Last year, the company brought in $3 million in revenue, and although he did not disclose an exact number, Cuban told us it is making at least $500,000 in annual profit. Coming up on number 4, we have the Wicked Good Cupcakes. Tracy Noonan and Daniela Villaggi are a mother-daughter duo from Boston with a company that makes cupcakes in a jar. In season 4, they made a deal with O'Leary in which he invested $75,000 for royalties instead of equity. He made $1 from every cupcake sold until he made his money back and then began receiving 50 cents per cupcake sold. Coming up at number 3, we have the Red Dress Boutique. Cuban and Herjavec split a $1.2 million investment for 10% equity in Deanna and Josh Harper's online women's fashion retailer, the Red Dress Boutique, in season 6, with Cuban taking the lead advisory role. In the week following their television appearance, the husband and wife team brought in $1 million in sales but also couldn't keep up with demand. Cuban helped them with infrastructure issues, and last year they brought in $14 million in revenue. Cuban said it's making at least $500,000 in annual profit. Coming up at number 2, we have Bombas. In season 6, Bombas co-founders gave John a 17.5% stake in their company for $200,000. It is an online-only athletic sock company that donates a pair of socks to a homeless shelter for every pair sold. Bombas founders told radio host Jason Backstad they sold $400,000 of socks in the 4 days after their television appearance and ended 2014 with $2 million in sales. Now guys, coming up at number 1, we have Simple Sugars. Lani Lazari was just 18 when she entered the tank in season 4 to pitch her skincare company Simple Sugars. She ended up making a deal with Cuban for $100,000 in return for 33% equity Within just 24 hours of her episode premiering, Lazari's sales jumped to $220,000 from $50,000, and she hit $1 million 6 weeks later. Today, Simple Sugars products are in more than 700 retail locations and ship internationally. Now guys, if you learned something new, make sure you comment it down below in the comment section and subscribe and turn post notifications on so you don't miss any further future uploads. But without further ado, I'll see you guys next time.